It's amazing to stand across from 701 West Broadway and imagine our corner in a farm setting of grapevines or orange groves. Anaheim was established in 1857 in its present location. Historically, Anaheim was a settlement of German-speaking immigrants in Southern California. Grape growing was second in agricultural importance to cattle raising. Between 1884 and 1888, Pierce's disease killed the grapes. However, the Valencia orange had been developed, hence the name Orange County, and Anaheim was able to make a new start, which brought even greater wealth than the vineyards. Bethel Baptist Church, which is east of us on Broadway, held services only in German, but several English-speaking believers started the ball rolling with the help of Santa Ana and Fullerton First Baptist churches and the Southern California Baptist Convention. A well-located corner property was purchased for $10,500. Calvary Baptist Church was founded in 1922, 100 years ago. This is where we are sitting today on the corner of Broadway and Citron. 3 of the 96 charter members were still living when Don Firm came to FBC in 1955.
In 1955, my family moved from Oregon to Anaheim and attended First Baptist Church of Anaheim. As the years went on, several of my family members moved on to other churches, but I was attached to the youth ministry here in Anaheim, and I stayed on. Christians have been worshiping here for over 100 years. When the first building was being built, services were held in a tent on the property. A parsonage on the property was later used for a youth building. One report says, "Our Sunday school has reached the 150 mark and growing every Sunday." In 1928, the pastor's salary was $175 per month, total $2,100 per year. In 1938, the under-construction Prado Dam failed and floodwaters hit Anaheim. Calvary church records stored in the church basement and in the church clerk's car were destroyed, but Calvary continued to grow. In 1945, the Anaheim Gazette reported, "Calvary Baptist has notable growth." By 1947, a new Sunday school unit was dedicated, and in 1950, the name was changed from Calvary Baptist to First Baptist Church. The property included a parsonage, sanctuary, and educational buildings bursting at the seams.
3 adjoining lots were purchased, and the present sanctuary, seating 650 people, was dedicated in November 1956. And in June 1961, the dedication of new buildings included Sunday school rooms, kitchen, nursery, and our community center, which seats 350. The fellowship hall, the community center, has been used for potlucks, programs, dinners, youth activities, you name it. FBC did it, and City Church still does. Calvary Hall, a 4-apartment building, was purchased in 1964 and used by Sunday school classes, choir, scout meetings, and a youth coffee house. In 1972, Calvary Hall was demolished to add more parking. Our membership was 925, with the majority being under 40. Families and individuals attended church, Sunday school, Wednesday night, prayer meetings, and youth activities. VBS was a week-long summer outreach. Up to 100+ grade school-age children learned more about the Bible, participated in crafts and games, and learned to believe in Jesus. Many were baptized. First Baptist Church participated in many Southern California outreaches. The New American Standard Translation of the Bible was developed by long-term member Dewey Lockman and the Lockman Foundation, with several FBC members involved in the publication as well. For many years, the FBC choir was part of the worship service. There were teen and kid choirs, including the cherubs in their little white collars. In March of 2006, Primetime, our seniors group, began under the direction of Joan Cuthbert. Interim Pastor Lauren McBain and retired Pastor Chuck Hughes enjoyed the fellowship, as did Pastor Jason Yon in the next several years. The 75th anniversary program read, "The church has been blessed with dedicated, loyal members who have maintained a fervent witness at the corner of Broadway and Citron as the city has grown to its present population of over 275,000. The Broadway Christian Center campus also included Life Christian Fellowship, Filipino, Mission for Christ, Indonesian, and Vietnamese American Baptist churches, all sharing the campus. In 2010, FBC's name was changed to Portico Church.
As Anaheim began to grow and other churches were started, other people moved to churches closer to their own homes. The church continued for many years in this way with a continual decline, especially with respect to younger members and the youth. Finally, we got to be a company of old people joining together every Sunday. By 2013, membership had lessened, funds were low, we could no longer afford a pastor.
I had been in churches all my life, and it hurt my heart to see FBC go away.
The 21 Portico active members present voted to merge with City Church. We had the opportunity to go to Chain Reaction and see the ministry of City Church and saw that we fit very well together, and it was exciting to see this young congregation come in, where a situation where we had the church and they had the people. God provided a young congregation with kids ministry in a bus, babies in a green room, and attenders setting up and tearing out every Sunday morning. A dynamic pastoring congregation determined to serve the city of Anaheim in a godly way. And while we had to give up some of our old hymns and practices, it was exciting to see young people worshiping here in this place.
City Church came with new life, new friends, the same message, and it was such a joy to see young people and children and smiles and worship that I couldn't even begin to describe the feeling I had to see this go on as it should on this corner. Since 1922, several congregations and 27 pastors have served God on this corner. City Church continues to serve attenders, members, and the community in so many ways, including food distribution, backpacks, Easter egg hunt, and consistently welcomes all those who come to our doors to receive God's love and God's word.
Dewey Lockman, longtime FBC member and leader, said, "Church work is like a relay race. You run your course and pass the torch to someone else." The corner of Broadway and Citron has been a place of Christian worship and teaching for 100 years. Let us continue the way we have started, preaching Christ crucified, living as He would have us live, and worshiping sincerely the God of all creation.
There's an old song, "We are standing on holy ground, and I know that there are angels all around. Let us praise Jesus now. We are standing on holy ground." This is truly holy ground.